hangout section. Anybody who wants to hang out here is going to hang out here. Those guys down there, that is a mixed herd of our black bucks. We're going to see the bachelor herd of black bucks out on safari. These guys with the horns, those are our dads. This is our mixed herd. Again, you're going to see the bachelor herd out on safari. And those big brown ones next to the fence, those are male guys. They are the largest of the Asian animals. As the tiger population went down, the nilgai population went up. Alright, coming into the area of the Americas, we have animals from North and South America. As we come around, those guys, oh, they're back by the fence, there's a fallow deer. Now, fallow deer, the males get their antlers, they're more shovel-shaped. From Europe, they're introduced into North America, and they will shed those antlers once a year, but the female does not get those antlers. And they keep their spots all over their bodies. Alright, the Canada geese, those are the freeloaders of safari. They're like a bad house guest. You feed them once, and then they never leave. Alright, those funky looking birds, those are rheas. They are members of the outside family. They have wings, but they cannot fly. Alright, so these big guys right here, these are our American bison. Now, there is no such thing as a North American buffalo, but the word buffalo and bison come to mean the same thing. They are the national mammal of the United States. They are the largest land animal in North America, over 2,200 pounds. Now, back in the 1800s, they numbered in the millions. And because of the Western expansion, they were hunted to near extinction. Now today, because of our conservation efforts, they are up into the 350,000 mark. Now it looks like their coat is shedding. It kind of is. They shed their coats during the summer months, and then they get a thicker coat during the winter months. Babies. So our oldest baby was born in May, and our youngest baby was born last week. On your left-hand side, that is a leucistic rhea. So we have several leucistic animals. It means they're white with either blue or black eyes. They can't produce a lot of elks. The larger the elk, the older the elk, the larger those antlers. They do shed those antlers once a year. Now, as they regrow those antlers, they get a soft, velvety covering. And then when those antlers are full grown, they will lose that velvet. The antlers up to 4 feet. Alright, so we are entering probably the easiest transcontinental trip we've ever made from America to Africa. Alright, coming up on the left-hand side, the largest land animal in the world, 7 times 14,000 pounds, 12 feet tall. Those are African elephants, and they are females. Elephants are a matriarchal herd, which means that the males will leave the herd at about age 13. Both the males and the females will get those tusks. Tusks are made of ivory. One tusk can be up to 8 feet and 100 pounds. Now, tusks do break off, and if they break off, they do not regrow. Now, they use that trunk. They have 100,000 muscles. They can lift logs. They can spray themselves. They can feed themselves. They can even use that trunk as a store. Colorblind, they really are white rhinos. There was a miscommunication from the Dutch to the English. They were talking about wide mouth. They heard it as white, so the name kind of stuck. They're the largest of 5, over 7,000 pounds. Now those horns are made of keratin, the same as your hair and your nails. So the thing is, if poachers took those horns off right above the root, they would actually continue to grow. They are pregnant for 22 months. And when they give birth, to a 3-foot, 200-pound plus baby. Now, some of you had a hard time with 9 months. Imagine 22. Alright, coming up. We have Grant zebras and ostriches. So, the Grant zebras, smallest of the zebra species, they're actually black or brown with white stripes. And you can tell by their muzzle. They're members of the equine family, but they're more closely related to donkeys. And no two have the same stripe pattern, they're all different. A group of zebra are called a dazzle. And that is because as they're all together, their stripes blend together. It confuses predators. It looks like one giant mass. We do have a couple babies out there. Now the is the black one, the female is gray. But in the water, it is not an optical illusion. Those are Asian water buffalo in the water. Their milk is so thick and creamy, it's used for liquid butter in India. And I know we're in Africa, but they like the ponds better over here because they are a little bit deeper. They're quite agile in the water. Now, ostriches are all over safari. But of course, to kill themselves, and it's part of the game. On the left, all the way in the back, that is a female ostrich sitting on the nest. And these guys right here, this is our common eland. They are the largest and slowest of the antelope. They're over 2,000 pounds, yet they're quite agile. They can jump 8 feet from a standing position, so they just jump right over their predators. Now, both the males and the females get those spiral horns, but every once in a while, nature throws them a curve. Literally, you'll see one or two with curved horns. All right, coming up on your left-hand side, you got a couple peacocks. Peacocks do come from India. Now, they are members of the peafowl family, closely related to pheasants. And it is the male who gets the colors. And it's a train, not a tail, because it comes from the middle of their back. And they're actually in the process of molting right now. They do molt once a year. Alright, these guys over here, these are Ellipsis waterbuck. And they get their name from that big ring around their butts. Those guys are black bucks, and we're going to see them all over. Because they emit the smelly, greasy waterproofing secretion that predators get one whiff of that, they leave it alone. Right behind the ellipsis back there with the beast with kiss makeup, that's the beast of words. They can about their body temperature up to 116 degrees. And those little toasted marshmallows over there, that's what we call them. They're really Dama gazelles. Largest and rarest of the gazelles. Probably of all the animals here, the fastest they can run up to about 60 miles an hour. Alright, just as a reminder, please do not reach out and touch our animals if the giraffes do come close to the truck. Alright, first up on the right hand side, that is a white bearded mare, also known as the blue wildebeest. And they're known for their massive migration size. Their migration herds can be up in millions. And they actually sleep in columns, so if they get scared, they can just stampede. Alright, on the left-hand side, that's one of our babies that was born. We had 3 babies born between August and January. And yes, ours came before April. So when a baby giraffe is born, they do have to fall about 6 feet. Fortunately, they're about 5.5. 140 to 150 pounds. Those guys are scimitar horned dogs. They are completely extinct in the wild. They were named for the scimitar sword. They also can adopt their body temperature up to 150 degrees. Now, if you notice over there how giraffes walk, they really walk side to side. But when they run back to front. So it's really pretty awkward to watch a giraffe run. But they can hit up to about 25 miles an hour. That giraffe feed will be in about a half hour. But there are animals here you will not see anywhere else. We have anteater, we have Rico, our two-toed sloth. We also have the only albino on safari. It is an albino. Alright, just wait till the gate comes down before you guys jump up. The reason for that dark color of their tongue is to protect them from sunburn. Because they spend all their lives with their head in the trees. Stick their tongue out and they strip their after grains. Let's get the horns. They are on several coat of arms, several states up here. The females will stay that lighter color and don't get those horns, and we'll see those again as we exit. We saw them as we came in. Those guys on your left-hand side, those white ones, those are the white antelope or the screwhorn antelope, and it was the addax and the oryx that gave rise to the myth of the unicorn, because when they stand sideways, it looks like they only have one horn. That's our little baby out there. Our little baby is a little over a month and a half old. These are our white, who are also known as the black when they run. Now, did anybody ever hear the expression, bury your head in the sand like an ostrich? Okay. It's a myth. So, our boy's out. That guy on your right-hand side, that is a sable antelope. He hasn't been out. So, the sable antelope, he's the only antelope that will actually stand his ground against the lion. He actually drops his head down, gets those horns. They're like a bad house guest. You feed them once, and they never leave, and they bring more friends. So they're not ours. Alright, so you can see they have the longest eyes. Their eyes are 2 inches across, and they actually have 2 eyelids. One eyelid is transparent underneath, it keeps the dirt out, the other one is a regular eyelid. On the left-hand side, those guys are mixed bachelor hen edads. Again, please keep your head inside the truck. And although they don't have teeth, they have a powerful peck. So tell me if this doesn't sound familiar. Male sleeps for about 20 hours a day. The female does all the work. Now, I'm not saying that's what happens in your world, and if it is, I'm sorry. But I'm not lying. Get it? That is what happens out in the African lion world. The males roll, breed battle, and protect the pride. The females roll, she's the one who goes out on a hunt, and she raises the cubs. She goes out 4 times a day, she's only successful 1 in 4 times. And when she brings the food back, it is the male who eats first, then the female, and then the cubs. Again, between 450 and 500 pounds. And his roar can be heard of. There's a female ostrich sitting on the nest. And we are answering it's a black bear village, home of our American black bears. Now on your left-hand side, that is a cinnamon-colored black bear. So black bears come in 4 colors. They come in black, brown, blonde, and gray. And the brown is more of a cinnamon color. So that is a cinnamon-colored black bear named Cinnamon. Now they are found throughout the continental U.S. They're the smallest and most docile of the 8 species of bears. And they get between 200 and 500 pounds. Now they can climb a tree just as easily as we can walk. Alright, so over here by the trees, over here on your left by the tree, there is a cub over there. There they go. He just moved. There he is. In human care, bears don't hibernate because hibernation is based on their food source, and we continue to feed our bears every day. So they know that, so they never actually go into hibernation. So they might get sluggish, they go to sleep, they wake up, they go to sleep. But they never go into that solid state of hibernation. Now if they did, those guys are red lets way over there. They look like they're wearing high heels on their back legs. Because their hind legs are so much taller, so they push through the mud. Now, if they did go into hibernation, the bears, the one's right next to our black box. And we're going to say, hey, there. Alright, we are answering Kangaroos is home of our European brown bears. So our European brown bears, as you can see, there is a barrier between them and us. Not unlike the black bears, they cannot come close. So these guys are much larger and much more aggressive. They get between 600 and 800 pounds. Now these two areas are nurseries. So Bailey was born in January of 2016. These guys were born in January of 2015. They were hand-raised by our wardens. Now they're too small to be up at camp because that's where they started their first year. They're too large to be up at camp, but they're too small to be out with the rest of the bears. So they have their own private nursery. Now European brown bears, much larger. They get to be 600 to 800 pounds. And they only come in colors. They only come in brown. So they go from a light to a dark brown, unlike the black bears that actually come in colors. Now these guys are opportunistic omnivores, like the black bear. But they come from Europe. Now you notice they have grain in front of them. That's actually an omnivore grain mix that our wardens give them. And they count how many bears are on each side. They put 1 pile of food out per bear. And they're very, very selfish. They don't like to share. We do have several in the water. Now these guys come from Europe. These come from North America. Much, much larger than these guys.
I say it louder.
Alright, in January of 2016, we had a set of triplets born. These are our triplets. This literally is mom and 3 little bears. So, in the wild, they will stay with mom for about 1.5 to 2 years. And then mom actually chases them away, and she's like, first up, 1974, comes with something so this is all natural plant shoots next to the animals. Alright, so we are entering our didgeridoo pass. Our didgeridoo pass is our Australian section. So we have emus and black swans and kangaroos. But no koalas. Anybody know why? Because we're not qualified. Alright, we get the kangaroos there, called them up. So guess where the mob likes to hang out? For breakfast? Hi, Hop. I promised you a good tour. I didn't promise you the jokes were good. Alright, so these funky looking birds coming up, these are emus. They are the second largest of the rat types behind the ostrich. They have real tiny little wings, can't fly, great runners, great swimmers. And they're the only bird with calf muscles so they can jump up about 7 feet. You can kind of see their little wing hanging down. That's how big their wings are. Alright, red kangaroos. The males are reddish orange, the females are smaller and gray. Now, kangaroos are marsupials. So a marsupial means they have a pouch. I don't see any pouches. There's a joey outside of the pouch, those 2 little ones. I don't see any pouches. Now, did anybody ever hear the expression that kangaroos box? Yeah. So they will box with each other for territory and dominance. But when the fight's not going well for them, they resort to kickboxing. So they balance all their weight back on their tail and they kick. Now that kick is so powerful it could actually stop a human's heart if directed. Alright, we are entering our last section. Our last section is our tiger stage, Your Honor. And this is kind of a mixed section as well. So we'll see our tigers. Now there's 6 species left out in the wild today. There's less than 4,000 tigers. And 2 of the species we are fortunate enough to have. We have Bengals and we have Siberians. Now Bengals come in colors. So they come in white with black, orange with black, and gold with tabby with butterscotch. There's our black swans from Australia. They spend all their lives around water, but you can't dive. They're litter mates or breeding mates. Our common colors is our orange and black over there. And there's another white and black one. And they are very antisocial. The only time you'll see them together is if they're litter mates or breeding mates. Now, they will go out twice a week. They're only successful 1 in 10 times. So they're known to gorge themselves up to 75 pounds in a sitting. But we feed our lions and tigers between 10 and 20 pounds of meat a day. Now, the largest of the cats is Siberian. Contrary to popular belief, it only comes in orange and black. Now, in November of 2015, 1 week apart from each other, we had a lion and a tiger cub born. And the Rodents tried something, because they needed to be hand-raised. They tried raising them together, and it worked. They think they're sisters. So this is Zori. Zori is our lion, and there's Nadia. Now, both of these girls were born in November of 2015. Now, they will stay together until they're about 3 years old. It's not something that would ever happen in the wild, because The lion is born in Africa, and the tiger is born in Russia. Now, she was the first Siberian tiger cub born here in 14 years, so she's also special. Hello there. Now, if you're not done seeing animals, head over by El Toro, right next to El Toro is our Safari Discoveries. And there's some more animals up there, including Malachi and Wilson. They're from sister lion cubs that are born in November. You can't touch them, but you get really, really close to them. Right next to El Toro. Yeah, right next to El Toro.